Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. Fittingly, we have something that should be a most delectable matchup for anyone who loves a little flavor in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
I can tell you on the field, we could not ask for better conditions this late in the season. It is a gorgeous day for college football here in this bowl game. I'm expecting both offenses to open it up and air it out. Perfect conditions. The field is in great shape. I'll keep you posted on just how things develop here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it.
Zam, zam.
Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Play fake, say it. With the catch, it's Johnson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
I wonder what an all-time
the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
What a dream opening drive for this defense, man. You want to create some negative plays, create some energy. They do just that. They create the turnover. They set their off turn with it. But that's a dream start for this defense.
Great place to start for this offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. Play action, here's Manning. Grab behind the line, it's Smothers. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
It's complete to the right. That play looked as if it had a chance to be productive, but the open field tackle stopped it.
And it's tough to get a running back one-on-one on the ground in the open field. You want guys swarming to the football to try to make that play, but understand that guy's a weapon. Good job by the defense seeing it, breaking on the football, getting him on the ground.
Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Right down the middle. Picked off to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Man, I think they're going to look back on this one, guys, just with frustration, just an opportunity missed. Your defense did the best thing they could do, starting the game, forcing a turnover. Now you get the ball, and you give it right back. So the momentum you had and the energy that was in the building, now it goes swinging right back to the other side.
The Buckeyes want to pick
so
up
what
the
you think
tempo.
should put the yards up?
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical.
Maybe a crease. Good, solid tackle.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Strong, firm tackle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
From the gun on 3rd down, say it. Unloads it downfield. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call, going deep on...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. 4th down, say it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And they can't connect a costly turnover on downs.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
They go play action with Manning. Quarterback extends the play. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
The run inside. It smothers. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Manning from the gun on 3rd down.
That's a pick 'em. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, Pitt, you seen that?
Awesome job.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He's got great speed. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They'll go play action with Sayin. He's got it behind the line. It's Jackson. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown!
Because I made a mistake and clicked off. Oh my gosh. Good play though, good play.
Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Well, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he tags on the extra point. And he's going to bring this one out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Arch Madness. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's going to run it. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's out of bounds after a big pickup.
What? What?
All for naught, brought back due to the
No, no,
laundry
no,
on
no.
the field, and they'll try it again. Manning with a play fake. Throws to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Man, you are rolling the dice every time you throw this guy's way. He is one of the best corners in the entire country. Everybody has their eye on him every single game. He does a great job breaking on that ball and forcing the incompletion.
Here's Arts to throw. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Running inside, it's Jackson.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Quickly to the tight end. Hard running there. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Buckeyes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking for room. It's Jackson. Got enough for the first. Lowers those pads. Touchdown Buckeyes. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
These touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of me, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Manning on play action. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. He wants to change this route. Manning, under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Longhorns in the hurry up. Manning tries to pick it up on third down. He's taking the shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Quarterback decides, let's think this fourth down play over, and he calls a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Longhorns send out the punt unit, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And he loses the football on the return. They make the stop.
That's big this game. You hear me?
This coverage unit, they did a great job on the perimeter, beating the double team and then using their speed to get down the ball carrier. And then how about creating the takeaway, creating the turnover? It doesn't get better than that.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Quarterback making checks. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throwing Manning. Here's a heat. And it's a sack.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
They're just treating the entire stadium as if it's 4-down territory. Odd decision here to go for it, 4th and very, very long. 4th down, Manning. Now adjusting. On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
That's not PI.
Down fails and they'll turn it over.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
That's caught. It's Johnson. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
There's a crease. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Here's Julian saying to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Well, that ball landed incomplete, but you saw the quarterback's speed, and you saw how big of an asset that is for this offense. There was a good pass rush, but he was easily able to avoid the defenders and at least give himself an opportunity to complete that throw.
Lined up in the gun on third down, say it. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
If I'm a play caller right here, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I got to understand the situation. I got to get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
Saying to throw for it on 4th. Looking down the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They get the completion, but it won't be nearly enough as the defense is there to stop him short.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing forward, everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Arch is going to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to
Eu
the 41
mando
for the first
Brasil.
down.
Fala, tchau,
Local is
Nelizão.
hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys on the outside that can win those matchups for you and make those big plays.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Play action. Here's Manning. Makes the catch. It Smothers. Breaks into the open. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers now.
Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Arch Madness. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Fires to the right. Snagged on the outside. It's Johnson. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Pulls it in. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to fire. He's going to take a shot. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. To throw, Manning. He rifles one deep down the middle. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming.
Number 96, set to kick this one off.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first position.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Here's Manning to throw. Fires to the middle. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got some room to run.
Yo, it's the fact that they didn't let me catch that ball is ridiculous.
What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back.
They didn't even let me defend the ball, bro. They be scamming, yo. It's
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Third down from the gun, Manning. Rushes on him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. He might want another play. Manning to throw for it on fourth. Fires to the right. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert and keep this drive going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Brown again. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Again, it's Brown. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
On the left side, here's Coleman. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. That's a great start to this second half.
Here's Arts to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Back to throw, it's Manning. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. That holding call threw him in reverse. Now it's 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. Manning. Trying to beat the D deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
I mean, this whole crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Intercepted and room to run. Touchdown!